Welcome to my channel. Today we will start trigonometry and bearing from exercise 6.6. In this exercise we will see what is bearing. So there are four cardinal directions: north, south, east and west. These directions are perpendicular to each other, making angle of 90 degree with one another. There are four more intercardinal directions: northeast, southeast, southwest and northwest. The bearing is an angle. It is a 3-digit angle which is measured from the north side in the clockwise direction. So here is a point to ponder. What is this? It is the two parallel lines. If a straight line cuts that parallel line, then the angle formed here and here are called corresponding angles, and these angles are equal. So similarly, there are again two parallel lines and a straight line cutting these two lines. These two angles that are forming on the alternate sides are called alternate angles, and these alternate angles are equal angles. Similarly, if there are another set of parallel lines, and you can see these two angles are called opposite angles and they are equal angles. So here is a parallel lines. Angle on a straight line sums to 180 degree. These four information will be helpful in solving the question of exercise 6.6. Corresponding angles, alternate angles, opposite angles, and these angles are called supplementary angles. So keep remember these four informations. Now moving toward the question number 1, measure three-figure bearing of B from A. We have to measure the bearing of B from A. So with the help of protractor. The bearing is an angle from the north side. So how we will measure it? Place the protractor on the north side as shown to you. So now read the angle with the help of protractor. The angle is 60 degree. So the bearing of B from A is 060 degrees. You always write the bearing in 3 digits. Now moving on to the next figure, we need to find the bearing of B from A. We need to find this complete angle. Now first place the protractor on the north side and read the angle. This angle is 180 degree. Now again place the protractor in the opposite direction and read the remaining angle. The remaining angle is about 70 degrees. Now add 180 degree into the 70 degree, you will get 250 degrees. So this is the bearing of B from A for the figure number 2. Now moving toward the figure number 3. Here this is the angle which we have to measure. This is the bearing of B from A side in the clockwise direction. So place the protractor on the north side and read the angle. It is 180 degree. Now again place the protractor in the opposite direction and read the remaining angle. This is equals to 135 degrees. So add 135 into 180 degree, we will get the bearing of 315 degrees for B from A side. So in this way you can find the bearing of any figure. Now moving toward question number 2. School A and school B are marked. Find the bearing of school A from school B. First we have to construct a straight line, then connecting A with B. Now place the protractor on the B because we measure the bearing of school A from B. So to measure the bearing from B, we have to measure this angle which is 180 degrees. Now again place the protractor in opposite direction and read the remaining angle which is equals to 70 degree. Now add 120 into 170 degree. The bearing of school A from the school B is equals to 250 degrees. So that's the answer of this question. Now moving on toward question number 3. Two boards A and B are 5 km apart and the bearing of board B from the board A is 250 degrees. Now this is the board A and this is our board B, and this is the direction of the north for both of the boards. Now we will know that both of the boards are 5 km apart. So make a straight line between these two boards and write the distance, which is 5 km. Now we have to construct the bearing of B from A. So this is the bearing of B from A. This bearing is 250 degrees. Draw the diagram showing the relation between both of the board and find the bearing of board A from board B. Now we have to find the bearing of A board from B board. We need this angle. So to find this angle, what we will do, as you know that the angle on a straight line is equals to 180 degree, the supplementary angles. And if we minus 180 degree from 250 degree, the remaining angle is this angle, which is equals to 70 degree. So in this way we will get this angle. Why we are finding this angle? Because we know that the corresponding angles of the parallel lines, if the north line is a parallel line and this north line is also a parallel line and this line is cutting both of the north lines, so the angle formed at this and the angle formed at this point should be equal, because both of these angles are called corresponding angles. So that's why this angle is equals to 70 degree. This is the bearing of A board from the B board, 70 degree, and this is the answer of this question. Now moving toward the fourth question. The position of three ships A, B and C are such that the bearing of B from A is 45 degree. So this is our A ship and this is the direction of north, and as you know that the bearing of B from A is 45 degree. Now we will construct a bearing of 45 degree here and join the line to find the location of the B ship. So B ship is on this line. Let's place the ship B first, and this is the north direction of ship B, and now we need to find where is our ship C. So here are the cardinal direction. This is the east direction. So as we know that the ship C is on the east side of the ship A, so ship C should be on this line at anywhere. But where we place the ship C? Let's see, we have another information. If the bearing of C from B is 180 degree, the bearing of C ship with the ship B is 180 degree. So we will construct the bearing at the B ship to find the location of the ship C. So here is the bearing of 180 degree from the ship B and connecting this line with the bearing point straight downward. Now this line is intersecting the line which is coming from the ship A in the east direction. So this is the location of the ship C. This is the location of the ship C. And now as we know the information that MAB, measuring AB, is equal to 10 km. The distance between ship A and the ship B is 10 km. First we find the bearing of A from C ship. So according to the corresponding angles, because corresponding angles are equal, so here is the angle is 45 degree. So if this angle is 45 degree, then this angle should be equals to 45 degree according to corresponding angles. So now opposite angles are equal. We have to know that opposite angles are equal. So if this angle is 45 degree, then the opposite angle, the angle formed within the triangle, is equals to 45 degree. So again, with the help of corresponding angles, we know that if this angle is 45 degree inside the triangle, then the angle formed outside the triangle at this spot should be equals to 45 degrees. Now again, with the help of opposite angles, we know that if this angle is 45 degree, then the angle formed inside the triangle should be equals to 45 degree. So as you know that in a triangle, the sum of all the angles should be equals to 180 degree. If two angles are 45 degree, it means the third angle is equals to 90 degree. So this is a right angled triangle. So this angle is 90 degree. Now here is another additional information. The angle on a straight line sums up to 180 degree. So this angle is sum up to 180 degree. but as you know this angle is 45 degree, so the remaining angle should be 180 minus 45 is 135 degrees. So this is the additional information. We don't require it, but we have calculated it for the sake of information. Now the bearing of A from the ship C is equals to 360 minus 90 degree, because this angle is 90 degree, so and the angle of complete circle is equals to 360 degree, so this will be equals to 270 degree. This is the bearing of A from C. Now we have to find the distance between ship A and C. As you know, this is a right angle triangle, and we have the value of hypotenuse, which is 10 kilometer, and the angle of the base is 45 degree. We have to calculate the base of this triangle, so base divided by hypotenuse is equals to the trigonometric ratio of cos theta, so base divided by hypotenuse. So now putting the value, measure AC is our base and measure AB is our hypotenuse. So cos 45 is equals to MAC over 10. By doing some mathematical calculation, we will get that the measure AC is equals to 7.07 kilometer. This is the distance between the ship A and the ship C. So these are the 4 questions that I have solved in this video. The remaining questions will be solved in my next video. So thank you very much.